What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. EA knows that Madden is a horrible representation of football. This is one of the biggest problems I have with EA Sports as a whole. When they want to market their game to NFL fans, they do the logical thing, okay? They put Pat Mahomes on the cover last year, Lamar Jackson on the cover this year. It emphasizes the quarterback. To me, the quarterback is the most important position in all of sports, probably over 100 years. Yet when you look at lineups in the Madden Bowl, you quickly see there's a major difference between playing Madden and playing real football, building a real team. Competitive Madden, it is okay to have a 68 overall quarterback throwing to a 66 overall receiver with 370 receivers backing him up. While your offensive line, which in a team-building standpoint is good to have a foundation, but when your backup linemen are higher than your starting skill positions, that shows a distinct change in team building and being successful from the NFL and simulation football that they push to competitive Madden, which, as you can see, is a literal train wreck. Now, the reason they do this is simple. You don't play Madden in football the same way. Clearly, what works in real football doesn't even begin to scratch the surface of what works in Madden. In looking at a roster like this, which to no fault of the person that created this, they have to create this because it's what the game needs you to do to be successful. That's why when you look at the rosters for the biggest tournament of the year, most of them come in with a underperforming quarterback and receiving core because they know they're just going to have, in this case, Joe Thomas at tight end. You're going to have backup linemen at tight end. You're going to have Franco at fullback. And you're going to continue to flip the play over and over and over and just throw the ball out to Sayers. And that'll be successful. The same play over and over, you build a lineup for it. Now, a big part of the reason, in my opinion, that Madden has gotten this way is because the game programming is so poor. Take a look at this play as an example. This is simulation Madden. You see the flag there, but it's not so much the flag. It's what happens in the game to dictate the animations. I mean, watch this wide receiver and corner pull back to break the play. This is the result of not fixing your game and then trying to market the game as something it's not to the public, and then having your actual competitive gamers have to manipulate how they build a team to be successful in your tournaments. There's that much of a disconnect between real football, EA marketing, and actual competitive Madden gameplay. And I'm sorry, I don't see any other game in any other genre that fails so strongly as Madden does at trying to just create an image. Imagine having an athlete on the cover of a game where in your competitive game modes, there is not one person that could justifiably be successful with that player at the highest rating possible, because they know they would not want to spend that amount to have the highest Pat Mahomes or the highest Lamar Jackson on their salary cap team, because they're so dependent on having a rotation of linemen that set outside at tight end to set up stretch plays. If EA doesn't know there's a problem, they're not looking. And it's been years and years of neglecting the actual sport of football that has got them here. To say they need to change is an understatement. But to say how they can change is nearly impossible. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking it out. And you know, I will be back in the week with more commentary.